it up for questions.
Opening statement.
Yes.
Oh, I loved wrestling here. I mean, I don't think we wrestled great. I think our guys have been in this environment, and that's what they need. You know, it was different, certainly a lot more intense than we're used to. I don't think we wrestled as well as we could, and but it's a great opportunity to get ready for nationals.
What was said to lose the team point?
I don't know. I think it was Palacio acting like an idiot after the match, which
So
I was fine with that. I mean, I was fine if that was the team point. I think that was it. I just think it should have done the same with Evans, but you know.
It was on the wrestler, not a coach.
I believe so. I don't know. It was pretty loud.
It wasn't a real offensive match. There weren't. I think there were 6 or 7 takedowns for each team. Is that? I mean, is that okay, or is that? I mean, is that kind of just the style of the wrestlers?
It's okay if you're Iowa. Not okay for us. I know. I think they have it's a different style than we've faced. You know, they're very, very physical. Obviously, they get in your face. They tie you up. We're a little bit outside. We're attacked more from the outside, and it caused our guys certainly some trouble, which is great for us because now we can go back and deal with that. We got to do more drilling. The guys we're going to be doing a lot more pushing that Iowa does. I said they were certainly a better team today. You know, when starting off at 25, they shut Nishan down. I'm glad we saw them today, as opposed to waiting to nationals and have to face that type of style. But as I said, we don't get. I would hate to say it's a Big Ten style because it's not. Because Iowa's number 1 in the country. Obviously, there's a reason for that. They wrestle extremely hard, very, very physical. And our guys, we have a few guys who were outmatched, but we wrestled hard. But it's tough. You have the great team wrestling in front of a home crowd. We're traveling. They have every advantage, and I don't think our guys wrestled over their heads.
Is it good for Iowa to have such a crowd advantage for this event?
Hey, I don't care who gets the advantage. I just want people in the stands. You know, I mean, I'll come out here every year, and it's just a great opportunity for us to wrestle. Our biggest crowd this year was probably, you know, at Cornell in Oklahoma. We get 3,000 people, so we come out here. I think it's a great opportunity for guys. You know, my assistant coaches get upset. Guys are yelling. Fans are yelling at them. I get every person in the county wants to lynch me because I didn't wrestle my heavyweight. I my sacrificial lamb. That's not going to happen. So, but I don't care. I don't take it personally. I wish we had just as many rowdy and obnoxious fans back home.
Regarding Garrett, your feelings that he just didn't do enough, or you're saying they shut him down from Garrett to Sean Garrett?
I think they did a really good job shutting down. I don't think he wasn't on his game today. He's had kids who employed that tactic before, getting closing the distance, but he's been able to overcome. And he just didn't look as fast as he normally does. I think I think he got really nervous. He was in front of the crowd. He knows we need him to win for us to win. And I would say the same thing about Gabe Dean standing here right next to us. It didn't look like Gabe's best match. Normally he's much more aggressive, but that's why he wrestled for these crowds.
Were you talking about your match on Gabe based on what he just said?
Yeah, you know, he's completely right. Usually a lot more offensive. You know what it is. You know, just wrestling here at Iowa. You know, you can get caught in some distractions. I probably was caught in a couple distractions, and it's a great preparation for nationals.
Gabe, his first re-attack, it looked like the takedown was coming for him. Talk about your ability to scramble and defend from that situation.
You know, it just goes back to, you know, practice for him rolling around and, you know, get comfortable in positions and just keep wrestling. You know, you just don't stop wrestling in those positions or bad things usually happen. So just keep wrestling and, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Coach Koll, what went into the decision to not wrestle at heavyweight?
I hurt his knee early in the year, and I don't know if you noticed the Iowa guy. He's really big and pretty mean. And we don't have any backup heavyweights, so I need him for the rest of the year. The match was pretty much out of hand. You know, I don't forfeit. That's the first one we've done all year long. And just if I go out there and he smashes them, and I don't have somebody for the rest of the year, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help our team. You know, if it were within striking distance, I would throw him out there, but kids, and against almost everybody else, I would put him out there. But you know, he's got a pretty banged up knee right now.
Rob, what were your thoughts on the format they used this year, having the regional duels and then coming here?
I think the format is always going to be successful if you come here. You know, I mean, that's the bottom line. People are here because they're in Iowa. You've got the same format. If you put it in Nebraska, there's nobody here except for the Iowa fans who come down. If you have it in Penn State, it's successful. The key is to have it in a great venue like this where you've got phenomenal fans who are going to come out and scream on. You know? And so I we're talking about a number of different scenarios, different bowl games or whatever you have, how you qualify in. I love the idea of qualifying in because it makes the dual meet so much more important. I like it at the end of the year because it has a culminating effect. I don't love coming out here and wrestling in front of the crowd, but I do love it at the same time. So we need to make sure Iowa stays involved, and we got to get Penn State involved to make it a true national dual.
Would you like to eliminate the regionals though?
Yeah, I would like to be able to qualify, get rid of the regionals, have a qualifying system, kind of like they do in all the other NCAA sports, where if they have a selection day where they have the panels up there and they pull out the first 8 teams and Cornell gets picked from the East or however they want to do it. I think that would add a lot of drama and it would be good for the media. I don't love that extra wrestle in, and it's just kind of we wrestled Drexel, and everyone knew we were going to beat Drexel. No offense to Matt Esposito and Drexel, but everyone knew we were going to win. The only one that was even contested was Oklahoma and Chattanooga. So I think we need to create a system that if you have a committee, everybody leaves that date open. Everybody's going to be you leave that date open, and based on all the criteria, you have an RPI or whatever, and then each match counts because people are going to want to get into that National Dual League Championship. For us to wrestle on Big Ten Network, win or lose, it's a win for us. There's thousands of recruits and alumni who had a chance to see us wrestle who would never have an opportunity for them to see us otherwise.
Anything else?